I ain't your business or this. I ain't your business.
I don't know, buddy.
I don't tell you.
I just want to tell her she raised an exceptional young man. What's wrong with that? Anyway, let's get it started. Hey, you start, right? Boy, you got about us like bad. Start.
What a big fat black boy.
Yeah. Such a chocolate.
Only a sissy thing, something like that.
That's this episode good name. Sexual chocolate. Mark Henry, boy.
You look like, but what happened this whole thing, boy?
Nah.
Everything cool.
So we talking about shows today, right? We got shows, everything. Let's do it. Let's do it.
New banks and infinite rivers.
Welcome to episode 45 of the 242 podcast. I'm your host, Rivers, here today. We got some special people in the house today. We got Nye in the building. Hi. How you doing over there? You good? Get Tom over there. Yuri in the corner, in the cut. We got Banks. What's up? Back from a long, extended break.
How you doing, actually, boy?
How you doing?
I ain't doing good.
Right.
I had to come here with you today. I ain't doing good.
I catch you.
I tell for the people on the camera, I only want Rivers talk to me when me doing the podcast. I don't want to talk to me when me doing the podcast.
That's fine.
He extra, boy. He just extra. Like, why you so extra, boy?
That's fine, buddy.
Jesus Christ, man.
That's fine. Oh, you God. Good, though?
I Gucci.
Back here with my womanish
Self.
co-host. You know, you had a good time on your break.
What a break, boy.
We had like a 3-week break.
When you say we, that includes me. Because I just don't work in the background.
Well, you was the reason why we didn't pod last week.
Oh, okay.
Let's tell the people that.
Oh, I did. If y'all watching, y'all know I ain't get, right? You know they know I ain't get, right?
Care with what?
What you want to know it?
No, I'm telling you was the reason why. The people care.
That?
Yeah, the people who watching.
Tell them inbox me and tell me how they really feel.
Huh?
Oh, you don't know you said they can call in? Like, tell them call in.
No, tell them send it to the link. That's what they gotta do.
Yeah, send it to the link how you already feel. What the link is?
You's a real woman, boy.
All right, then. That's the link. The link is I's a real woman. You want to go to that link? Link is straight you out. That's what.
Anyway, what he's talking about is our part of the show where we'll be interacting with our guests, people that watch the show, people that listen. Just send in some questions. If you have any questions you want to send in, you will have to pay a fee of $1. One single dollar bill. You could cash app it, or you could pay through PayPal. All the links will be in the video. Now, we got some shows to talk about. A few things happened since we last pod. Where you want to start? You want to start with the shows?
What show you want to start with?
Want to start any one of the shows? You want to start with Ja Morant? You want to start with...
Let's start with that Ja Morant situation.
Ja Morant and the gun?
Yeah.
All right, so a few weeks ago, well, he's playing now, but a few weeks ago, Ja Morant posted a video on his live of him brandishing a gun at a club in Denver. What are your thoughts? Oh, he was suspended for, I think, a period of 8 games.
8 games, yeah.
Yeah, 8 games in total. So he said he had to check himself into some rehabilitation or management center. But yeah, he's been spiraling down a path for quite some time now. Stating back to last year, he had an incident where he was called to the mall. Somebody was harassing his mom in a store or something like that. He came to the mall, threatened a security guard. Then he had an incident with the Indiana Pacers after a game. Car that he was sitting in or allegedly sitting in, pointed a pistol or the infrared of the pistol into the Pacers bus as they was leaving the arena. Mm-hmm. Also had a situation where he was playing basketball with a 17-year-old kid in his backyard. Got into a little altercation with the kid, threatened the kid, went back inside, got a gun, scared the kid off or whatever. So Ja Morant has had a string of incidents leading to this one where he was suspended and ultimately lost. I think he lost one endorsement deal. Gatorade. Yeah, Gatorade. What are your thoughts on his situation? What are your thoughts on what it is he needs to do as a 23-year-old to scale back and really put things in perspective?
Well, first and foremost, I think people put a lot of pressure on these young athletes when they're being given so much money at a young age. Now, that's not an excuse for his behavior because his behavior is dumb of any age, whether you break or have money. That's how I feel personally. You know you've never been a gangster your entire life. You probably don't even know street niggas.
Well, we don't know that. We don't know that.
The boy grew up in a household with two parents, loving father. You see him on there every game, happy and enthusiastic with his son. That boy ain't no gangster now.
So you don't think he been in the streets? Where you from?
He in the streets
North
walking
Carolina.
home. He in the streets walking home from school, must he? That boy ain't no gangster.
I think he from North Carolina.
Yeah.
But
my whole point is, he never had to live the lifestyle. Why you trying to... You going to private school? That's like, you see the thing and they don't take dog?
What name?
But Eminem dog, but I think you think you're a gangster, your real name is Clarence. What's his name is? Demetrius. Your real name is Demetrius, bro. How you got a gangster?
8 Mile.
You ran to private school.
Yeah, I think they did a meme for that.
Yeah,
8 Mile, but true.
You going to private school, bro, like you ain't thugging? So I just don't like this. I just don't think it makes sense for niggas or men or people who in positions trying to make themselves involved with street life. People who in street life want to come out of street life, bro. You don't want to live in the ghetto forever. We don't want to live hard forever. So if you get out of it, why are you trying to balance that lifestyle?
I think for a person in it with his stature, I think he needs to vet the people that he's around.
Vet them about what?
Vet them.
Oh, vet.
Vet them properly, the people that he's around. You don't know. In most instances, they probably in his life to use him for the moment in time anyway.
I would think...
I'm sure, I'm not, well, I can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure a few of those people that he around and hang around in certain areas, he didn't know them all his life. He probably learned some new friends.
I watched a couple of other vlogs, his vlogs. He's posted on YouTube or whatever. And for the most part, the guys who he trains with and go to the gym with, they're like their cousins and family friends who he grew up with. Now, when he goes in other cities and party, those people might not be people he spent the rest of his life with or know his own entire life. But
yeah, if we put context into the story, he wasn't in Memphis or in North Carolina. He was in Denver. The bargaining rule in the NBA is you're not able to, or you're not supposed to travel with any armed weapons on any team or business trips. Anything that has to do with the team or the organization, you're not supposed to be armed. So, more than likely, he said that it wasn't his gun. Of course, he's going to say that. But I'm sure the people that he was around aren't people that he's usually around. He just needs to vet some of the people that influences him, that he's constantly around, and he needs people to tell him no. If you got to understand, he's a person with power right now. You know what I mean? There's a guy who up on a couple $100 million. He never seen money like that. 23-year-old. Of course he got crazy. I ain't expecting him not to. But the thing is, if you have people around you that's stable and understand the magnitude or situation you in, they would tell you no in certain instances. They would tell you to chill out, calm down, let me handle this thing. You know what I mean?
I think Boogie said that. Boogie said if he had someone like a veteran in the locker room,
yeah, you gotta look at too.
Might come out different.
Memphis is a team, but I don't think no one on that team over 30.
Right.
No one on that team over 30. So it's a situation where there's a bunch of young guys, they getting money, they having fun, winning games, women, all that stuff. They enjoy life, but they just don't have the right direction.
Yeah.
They don't have the right guidance, I don't think. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, he can't blame no one but himself for the situation because you put it on live. You put it on live, and that could have very well cost his career because you see what happened to what's the guy name? What's his name? The Wizards, Gilbert Arenas.
Oh,
That was it for him.
yeah.
That was it.
Agent Zero.
Yep, that was it. But yeah, man, Ja just need to put himself around people that really want to see him succeed and not just there for the moment. So that's my thoughts on that. That's a tricky situation. I really thought that was it for him.
I mean, I'm glad that was that's like a little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, they gave him a slap on the wrist.
I mean, I guess they can see.
It's
They
talent.
can see he's a good kid. Yeah, he's talented. He made a mistake. I appreciate the fact that they did that.
Did you
And didn't wipe him out? Cause then that's only one mistake, man.
Did you watch the interview with him and Jalen Rose?
I watched parts of it. I watched the first couple of parts of it.
Jalen Rose really has killed me, boy. Like he really admit to that being his gun on live television. I was like, that was too funny for me. But
I'm surprised they picked Jalen Rose to do the interview though.
mm,
That's what got me. But hey,
speaking of guns, have you seen the finale or have you been keeping up with BFM?
yes sir. Hold on, I watched the finale.
The finale was 2 weeks ago, I think. Or a
I
week
think I
ago.
watched the finale, boy. I think I watched the finale yet. I watched episode 9.
You don't miss nothing.
I was waiting the finale and I never come back to it. I watched the finale yet.
Now, I don't know if you remember me and you talk about this last couple of episodes ago, but about last season. The first season, I feel like it was subpar. This season was better than the first season, but they still ain't take me nowhere.
They ain't taking you with. I mean, they taking long to get where
Yeah, they just taking long to get to some point. Like,
but
I understand all right
The
now.
longer it is, the more seasons they get, bro.
That's what I feel. I feel like they're trying to stretch it out to about 5-6 seasons
Yeah.
to see where they could go with it.
They got approved for season 4 already, so they good.
So they got 2 more.
Season 3, I mean, sorry.
Season 3, all right, yeah. I look at them coming in with 6 seasons with this. I don't think they could stretch it no further than that.
Power did 6 seasons, so they probably could do 6. I think
See, but
everybody do 6.
the thing is, their story, I don't like, unless it's a bunch of embellishment and them just stretching the stories like they doing now.
Nah, they say some parts of the story are fictional.
Yeah, they embellishing a lot.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true because on the last episode, spoiler alert, everyone, in the final episode, they or the second to the last episode, Meech feed Lamar coke, and not coke, crack. So he turned him into a crackhead, basically.
You mean when he to cash dog?
What do you mean?
What do you mean he feed him crack?
He give him crack. He had to drop on him, pull up on him at his home while Lamar was high or freaking out on something.
I must see the last episode.
Yeah, but you didn't see that. Well, anyway, yeah.
I know. The last episode I saw was when you
Put the gun to his head or whatever, threaten to kill him. Take the gun back. No, I ain't gonna kill you. Take this, smoke this. Lamar smoked the crack. He turned into a crackhead. I'm like, come the fuck. I mean, sorry, but come on, please. Come on.
The guy who Lamar plays, he's still alive or no?
What you mean? You mean
the real person?
The real Lamar?
Yeah, it's real.
Okay.
Layden.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him on Vlad.
Right.
Why they just give it up on Vlad now?
But he old, boy. He's still living.
Yeah, they just give it up on Vlad. Yeah, so that disappointed me how it ended. But this season was much better than the first one, to be honest with you. You keep up with Your Honor? You watching Your Honor?
I'm going to go watch Your Honor, right? I don't know, but it just turned me off. I wasn't feeling that day. No. I on Ghost now. I on Power Book 2 Ghosts.
This season is much better than
all other seasons.
This season is much better than yeah. It's starting off that way to me.
Like, I don't care, but it was right. They shits. Power Book Ghosts is my favorite, boy. I love that shit, boy. Hard. I like Keenan.
They better. You think they better than Keenan?
To me.
The Keenan series?
To me, yeah. I like them better than Keenan.
I don't know.
That's how I rate them. I go Power Book Ghosts, Raising Keenan, BFM.
See, but I gotta discredit Power because from season 4, Power ain't been good. I gotta discredit from season 4. I don't think Power been good.
I told you my.
If you could recap Power from season 4, the shit would happen. You know what turned me off from Power? from Keenan come back. And then he started acting as a ghost inside Tyreek head. I was like, hold on now. Come
He
on.
doing that on Powerbook Ghost too.
I don't recall.
Yes.
And I'm saying I don't recall. I don't know. I remember. But like I
So
said,
what
I never liked the first 2 seasons of Powerbook. That's the best season to me so far. And they only got 3 episodes.
So what about you didn't like?
It was garbage. Like there wasn't no story. It was just Tyreek running around, going to court, late for class.
He trying to
Like all
first
these-
off, he trying to get him out of jail. He trying to deal drugs. Trying to stay clean.
Bro,
He trying to do all kind of things. Bro.
come on, boy. I could watch Dora and have more excitement than that, boy. Powerbuck was
You
garbage
look like
the
a
first
dog
2
kind of
seasons.
guy, so I can see that.
Yeah, Powerbuck was the first. I mean, this season is the best one so far.
So what about Raising Keenan you like so much?
Raising Keenan, I feel the only thing I don't like about Raising Keenan, to be honest with you, is I don't see where they tying in the story with Ghosts.
I trying to figure out.
I don't
Like
know
everybody
I don't know if they could get to that. That's the only thing I don't like about it.
I saw
Everything else, the acting is good to me. I believe the cast is really good.
I saw something on I see Instagram or something where they saying that this season coming, they can introduce Breeze. If you know Breeze is a nigga who they was working for.
Who-
in the
yeah,
street,
who
and they-
put
and they
them
set
on.
up- they set up to kill him.
Right.
So they say he can come on the season. I don't know how true that is.
Well, we'll see how that go. Bel Air.
Yeah, I am Bella. I update on Bella.
I watched the last 2 I think 2 episodes.
I have to date on Bella.
Episode which episode they on now?
I on 5. 5.
You sure they only on 5?
Yes, mom. 5.
Okay, a pussy. Sorry.
Ladies and
Sorry, I
gentlemen,
apologize.
ladies and gentlemen, you see the hostility we have during the podcast, you know?
I apologize, buddy, but still. But
yeah.
that's it. I
Yeah.
probably up to date that. I thought there's at least on 7.
You gotta keep in mind, but these episodes like an hour long enough. Yeah, but
No, I could have swear I watched. All right, so episode 4 is when Uncle Phil finally accept Will or allow Will to go to the AAU
Right.
camp.
Right.
Okay, all
And
right.
episode
So I got
5, if I'm not mistaken, Hillary invited her ex-boyfriend to the little art show we had. And her ex-boyfriend, so it's a football player.
right. It's a football player, yes, and Jazz is mad with that.
Right. I think that's
Yeah, that's the last one I watched for real. That's when Hillary went to see his parents, meet his parents for dinner.
I think his parents is episode 4.
Right.
Right.
That's the last one I watched
Right.
for sure. Then. I really like the direction they're going in. Like I like what they're doing with Carlton. I like his story. Yeah, like they really tying it into. I feel like out of everybody, his story is the most similar. They just giving you more backstory as to why he was the way he was, so anxious and jittery and stuff like that. Like,
You mean compared to the original Carlton?
yeah,
No, boy.
what you mean? It's a drama series, so they
This
of
one's
course
more
they,
drama, yeah, so
yeah,
yeah.
of course, like they bringing it to you in a different light. But as you could see, like Carlton used to be race up on that show sometime, you know.
I just thought he was a giddy personality.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But now
personality.
they bringing it to you in a dramatic form, so it kind of
So you see
different. I like that.
You see why he's so giddy, eh?
Yeah.
What giddy Carlton? I don't like this Carlton. This Carlton like he's straight from Zimbabwe.
Yeah, but I don't know where they going with. I don't know where they was going with some of these people. Like Jeffrey, all right. Jeffrey, similar to
Jeffrey
the
smooth,
Jeffrey.
though.
Yeah, he's similar to the.
Wait, I really thought that was Jeffrey's son for real in real life.
Who playing him?
Yeah, but because I saw a meme saying father and son, but that wasn't the case. They like alike though.
That's
This Jeffrey
interesting.
smooth though, he's be clean.
What do you feel like they doing with his character in the season though? I feel like something coming. I feel like he could betray Phil in some way.
No, what happened is Phil looked like he more secretive and wicked in this one to me.
In this one, right?
Yeah, like he got some secrets. He didn't well nobody was man, and then I think he got a drop or he got the information on Jeffrey with son. So Jeffrey trying to figure what's going on with his son. Now that could be the next little drama let's see probably.
Yeah, I feel like they could fall out again. Like they could really fall out in the series.
Uncle Phil's more smooth in this one too though. He'd be clean.
Yeah, he clean. He clean. I wish that I mean, it don't matter, but It kind of throw me off how like he's shorter than everyone else in the show.
Phil?
Yeah, and he used to be so bigger than everyone on the actual sitcom.
He's shorter than Viv. Oh no, and Coco Jones and Hillary.
Hillary, yeah.
Yeah, Phil was a big guy though.
Yeah, Phil
Same
is
baby.
dead, big. Rest in peace. I'm good, Phil. What's another show I was watching? I was watching something else.
He's what loving him up and them thing to it.
No, boy. You crazy?
He's a reality kind of guy.
I was thinking you was gonna go on one of them. I know they were starting a Bohemian Loving
Yeah,
Hip
I
Hop.
think so.
Yeah, I believe you do that.
Yeah.
If they pay you, how much they gotta pay you to get on one of them? 30 grand. 30 grand, you going that?
I'd roll over in the dirt they need me to right now for 30 G's. But what? I get hit in that thing, boy. What?
30K, they got my boy on Loving Hip Hop.
I don't rap though.
Huh?
I don't rap. I don't produce.
You on a podcast, boy? Loving Hip Hop, boy.
Okay.
That's Loving Hip Hop podcast. Yeah. Oh, my damn phone on.
I'd be one of the most
bro.
entertaining niggas they got on that, boy.
I doubt that.
Yes, boy.
And I'll tell you one thing.
Might see it. Might see it be like that's a drama nigga.
Tell you one thing. Yuri they ain't gonna leave sexual chocolate with the guys. They can make sure he's secure. Sexual chocolate. Damn, I forget. What else we watching? What else? Oh, Snowfall. We ain't talking about Snowfall. You watching that? You ain't watch Snowfall at all?
But he started from season 4.
Wow. That's amazing. You missing out.
I saw heard.
This season is fire. This season is fire.
Saw
but-
heard. This is the last season, right?
Yeah, supposedly. I think it is.
Let's talk about how Lori Harvey dumb Michael B. Then go on, she had dancing Idris. Nah, she didn't dump him.
Well, go ahead. You take it away.
She can't on by on this road, but yes, boy.
Take it away.
She didn't leave that boy alone, boy. And she what? So I mean, your boy get the longest.
No,
streak.
that's not true. That's
They in together.
I was in a room. That was a rumor. They just had a post. She just posted him the other day on Instagram.
See, that's a cousin, but they ain't together no more.
Sound like you want some of Lori, man.
Man, I'll take it as she, man.
Baby Future.
But I ain't interested. I ain't
Baby
no
Future, that's the go. Leave Lori.
She gotta do
man.
something
Leave
for me. I
Lori
got
Harvey
it.
alone.
She got to spend on me. I ain't got it. I don't want nothing. You know, she ain't got to buy me nothing. Just give me the cash.
Mm.
So you're trying to let me Lori right now, slide up and say like, yeah, Rivers.
You can wake something out. You can wake something
Why
out.
is they like gal so much, babe? We
What?
can wake something up.
You can wake something out.
You do it for
I
these
really-
break. You do it for
to
these
be
break
honest-
beaming gals now.
No, to be honest with you, right? Lori pretty, but I ain't really never look at her and say, okay, like analyze her. Like to say, well, I can't even tell, to be honest with you, if someone show me a picture of her and they don't give me a name, I wouldn't know that's her. That's the same thing with Sweetie too. Like, someone gotta put the name to it. This for me to know. Like how I know Ice Spice. Now Ice Spice, ooh.
How you know Ice Spice and you don't know who Lori Harvey is?
No, I'm talking because I don't see a picture a lot. Like I don't go looking for like Ice Spice. I've seen her, like, and she's more appealing to me than Lori Harvey is.
I don't even know. I know Ice Spice is in terms of seeing what I do.
That's like
But I don't know nothing
Glorilla.
else
That's my first time seeing Glorilla was today. Like how she look? For real?
She look bad.
Yeah, she
She tiny too. She's
tiny.
She's a small
But that's
girl.
my first time saying. I always hear people talk with this Glorilla, and I hear her music, but I don't know how she look.
I'm music top there.
Yeah,
She running the road right now.
I was having a conversation with some people the other day. If Chief Keef have a concert over here featuring Glorilla, who you think headlining it?
Who I think headlining?
Headlining the show.
Glorilla?
With how much
Hits?
how much songs she have?
She got songs, way more songs than niggas know than Chief Keef. Chief Keef get 3 songs I know, babe. Chief Keef get 3 songs I know.
5 hits with Bohemians, no?
Who? Glorilla?
Would you say, Yuri? These guys stupid. Don't talk to them.
I know 3 songs from Chief Keef.
That's your problem.
A whole Chief Keef album is a whole hit album, bro.
I didn't know.
No. She have 3 hits.
Yeah, she have.
That's Tomorrow and that's Blessed, brother.
I agree with you.
Here's my thing. You asked me a question, my opinion. Glorilla Glorilla popping right now. Chief Keef, he ain't in the loop right now.
Yeah, but
So he ain't like, you can put up like a song from what, 2011? Ain't like niggas could be all hyped to hear them old songs? People will be more, gals to be more hyped to hear Glorilla right now if you bring them to right job.
yeah, but you don't use your rational brain sometimes, and that's my problem with you. You dead emotional.
Hey, that might see you got it. I emotional.
Yeah, because me tell you why. You don't use your logical brain. Chief Keef, if you know music, like I think you know music, which I starting to doubt you know music, right?
I like music.
Chief Keef had a run. Yeah, you like music. You don't love music.
No.
And that's clear. Chief Keef had a run from 2010 to about 2013. Hits. That's just like Jeezy. Oh, you think? Okay. You think?
And that's 10
Okay,
years
hold on,
ago.
Hold on. But you can headline somebody with 3 hits?
And who
songs
popping
that
right
people
now?
know?
Yeah. Who popping right now? That's what they do right now for the money right now. That's
They
what'll
can
happen right
have it
now.
there.
That's what'll happen right now.
All right.
Am I right or wrong? Come on, man. This makes sense.
All right, then.
And I ain't using my logical head?
I still think Chief Keef will more people
Now,
will come out
if
to
you
see
have a
Chief Keef.
Chicago for Chief Keef in I have a concert for Chief Keef in Chicago.
No, that ain't the case.
And Glorilla there.
That ain't the
Obviously,
case.
Gonna see Chief Keef.
That ain't the case.
Okay, here in Nashville, Bahamas, right now today, 2023. What we on? April 3rd, 2023. They have a concert next 10 days. April 13th, right? 2023. Glorilla or Chief Keef featuring Glorilla. Who you think they headline it? Right now.
Who you
Today.
think? Who you think more people coming for? That's what I'm asking you.
Glorilla.
Okay,
That's what I think.
that's agree to disagree with that.
That's my opinion, bro.
More people coming. More people coming. Who you think? Who you think was coming for Jeezy? Women or men? Everybody, right? But who you think the majority of the people is coming?
I think it's a nice mixture.
Huh?
I think it's a nice mixture.
A nice mixture. You don't think more men was out there than women?
Yeah, because Jeezy appeal to more niggas with trap music.
All right, then. So who you think could be out? Who you think could be out to a Chief Keef concert?
Niggas.
More niggas than women.
But if Glorilla is there,
The man ain't coming for the Glorilla.
You understand what I'm saying, you know.
But in any event,
most likely niggas going to the concert because woman can be there regardless.
so more people gonna be there that know Chief Keef music. How much niggas you can't even tell me 3 fucking Glorilla music.
I can tell you just as much as
Tell me the
Glorilla's
3
song.
right now. The 3 of songs.
Definite,
Yeah, whatever.
Blast and Tomorrow. Let me know the three Keef C song I know.
What?
Love Sosa. Jesus Christ. What the I don't know one. What no. Don't like. Love Sosa and the next one with Love Sosa beat. Love Sosa beat of the same song. What's the next one the same song? What that is? That's it's only 3. And that's only 2 I give you all. Don't like and Love Sosa. That's the only 2 songs I know from that nigga.
You gotta be crazy, bro.
I'm telling you what I know, bro.
That's true.
That's all.
That's true. You don't love music, that's why. But I think the majority of them people could be out there for Chief Keef.
My music selections are very biased. Very biased. I don't listen to
You just listen to
dancehall.
what you hear and envy. That's it.
I don't listen to dancehall.
That's all.
I don't
Any
listen to-
music you hear in the club, that's what
I
you
don't
know.
listen to reggae. I listen to rap. And I only listen to rap people that I like.
Which is who? Glorilla?
I listen to Lil Baby, Lil Durk. I listen to some Rod Wave. I listen to some. I still mess with Jeezy, T.I., Kevin Gates, and all them things. Yeah.
You just listen to Kevin Gates, but
Well, T.I. and Kevin Gates have a song named Active. I like that.
you was always a Kevin Gates fan?
There's a few songs of Kevin Gates I like.
Wow.
I like good much.
He's pretty cool. He cool, but I...
Like, for example, I'm not a Jay-Z fan.
I
at all. I think Jay-Z is overrated. This is my opinion. But there's some Jay-Z songs I really like.
Okay. All right, buddy.
I think Kanye is overrated.
Okay.
But there are maybe some old songs.
You want,
Through the Wire. I love Through the Wire.
you want to saying the same
All Falls
cry?
Down. I just telling you the truth. I just know how I feel. I'm not big on all different genres of music. That might be your thing. It's not my thing. I'm a rap guy.
You
I
talking
stick
about
to
rap,
people I
though.
like. Yeah, but I give you an example of what I do.
No, I just think...
mean, I
I
love
honestly
music.
just think you just listen to whatever you hear in the clubs. That's all.
And you're entitled to your opinion.
That's how I feel.
You know, you always got feelings because you mushy.
Shouldn't I? Shouldn't I, buddy?
Tom just tell me about your feelings. He called me and talked to you about your feelings.
Tom was on the side of me acting like a big 12-year-old child because he see piece of cheeks. I had to tell him, calm down.
Let the man enjoy himself.
No, man, you can't do that while people working.
Who's working? The boy?
Yeah, what you mean, the boy? Anybody's come on your job and act like a little ass?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, my guess.
All
the time.
They paying for that.
All the time.
They paying for that.
No, guess who guess who come to the cruise ship even? Who visited?
Yeah, they paying. They paying to be there.
No.
A lot. They don't come there for free.
They come there. They pay
know
$50.
better than
So
that.
you can pay $50 for a little pass and come out Kentucky?
Yeah, but you know better than that. They pay like a ass. But no, man. Yeah, you know how much y'all got a cotton, man.
I didn't think it. I wasn't there to see how he acted, but I didn't think it was.
I wish you was there. I had to tell him, calm down. You see the ass? I'm like, buddy, the woman can hear you, bro. Her mother right there. Calm down, son.
Mom, look at you. What did you say?
Hey, I can't take him nowhere, but he was my boy, but I can't take you nowhere. Oh, man. So what we got? No new music out that I know about that I care about.
I have a question, right?
What's that?
You think it's important for people to be comfortable in their own skin?
Important? That's very important. But the thing is, a difference between it being important and it being feasible to everyone. Everyone, you can't expect them to be the same. So you can have people that are uncomfortable, you can have people that are insecure with themselves. And that's natural. That's a natural state of life. That's balance. So yeah, it's important that you are, but you also gonna have the people that are not. And you can't do nothing about that. You gotta allow that to happen. Now, I don't know exactly why that conversation or question came about. I don't know if you have any context to it.
No, I mean, I asked because I've noticed the fact that when you're comfortable in your skin, a lot of people don't like you because of that. A lot of people don't like the fact that they can't get at you because you know who you are. Well, I talk with me. I'm talking about me, you know. Based on my experiences, like, people do shit all the time. They go, they really do shit to try to get them under my skin, and it doesn't bother me, it doesn't move me. And because that, they don't like the fact that, man, sick, I can't get to this nigga. Like, you ever had a saying, people hate when they leave you to die and you don't die, you still survive? Mm-hmm. Like that kind of shit, like, you know what I mean? So
Who would left you to die, my brother?
no, I was using that saying as an example. They don't want to leave you to die.
I just asking.
Well, actually, yes.
I just trying to.
I've had someone who tried to leave me for dead, but Job's with me. You job bless, no man can grace.
Okay. So you're a resilient person, in other words.
Yes, big guy. I'm legendary. When I die, they're gonna remember me as an effing legend, bro.
So you feel like it's more important to be liked by everyone?
That's the question I wanted to ask you. No, I don't think. I don't care who likes me or not. I like me.
You say that's the question?
No, it brought me to a question I want to ask you. Would you rather be at peace with yourself and at war with the world, or at peace with the world and at war with yourself?
All right, Nip.
No, but seriously, that's a great question.
You really asking me that, though?
I'm asking the fans.
I really wish.
They could go with it.
I really wish only us is in young, because I had to say what I want to say. But no, I don't care about those things.
Okay.
I don't care about the outside world. I don't care what people think.
And I mean,
at one point I did. I wouldn't lie and say that, at a younger age, those things wasn't important. That's before me understanding myself. You can't tell me every man as didn't have a point in time in their life where they weren't fully aware of who they is and of who they are and their capabilities.
Well, obviously that day's growth. You gotta grow into.
So at some point in time, validation and acceptance was something that was a part of growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you gotta go through stuff to know, like, that shit don't matter. That shit ain't gonna make or break you. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. You know, like what I also used to do growing up, I never hated, like, if I see one of my boys got a new whip and he got some shit on his whip, the first thing that comes to my mind, oh, sick shit, I gotta work harder. But that would be the first thing on my mind. Versus how Rivers get that dread. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how Rivers get that. Well, for my see that, I say, okay, now I gotta set my grind up. I gotta hustle hard. I gotta work some more overtime. The more time I had to work, the less money I spend. And like these kind of thoughts would come to my head automatically when I see someone improving and doing great things in their life versus hating.
What do you think? What do you think is at the core of most people's jealousy and vengeance that they have for people when they see them in a successful state?
The insecurity within themselves. The fact that they saying
some people act upon that. Like how you think that ties more into just pure vengeance, or it's a form of mental, I wouldn't want to say mental disability. Like for you to act upon your jealousy as to say, well, as to go as far as to kill someone because you're jealous of what they have, whether you know them or not. You think that's just pure rage and vengeance, that more so a mental disability?
I wouldn't say mental disability is a lot of evil spirits involved in that too, but I gotta be that's something that you've been manifesting. You know what I mean? Like you build that shit inside yourself. Because like Drake said before, simple as he said that jealousy is love and hate at the same time. You kinda admire, but you mad at the fact that it's not you. You get what I'm saying?
That broad. Sorry.
But I don't think that's no mental. I think that's just something you manifest inside yourself to grow that way. You know what I mean? I don't think
that brought me to the situation that happened last week with the rapper in Houston. I forgot his name, STB or something.
BTB Savage.
Yeah, BTB Savage.
I was trying to watch the whole interview and thing the other day.
Well, I saw the interview and I got some backstory on what happened. He invited some guys over that was reaching out to him to record.
Right, I got that
he led them up to his apartment, and it was two of them. I heard it was an uncle and a nephew, and the nephew was the one that was actually gonna record with him.
Mm-hmm.
So the nephew went up to the apartment. He let them in. They were looking around. He said he started to get suspicious. So the nephew went downstairs to go get the studio equipment. So he said, alleged. This is all alleged now because we don't know exactly what happened. And as he went downstairs, the uncle was talking to him about his chin. So he said when he looked down to check out the chin and he looked back up, the uncle pulled a gun on him. He started tussling with the uncle, and his girlfriend shot the uncle, killed him. To me, that was what was interesting to that story, because it's like, I don't like the victim blame, right? But as a grown adult and men in this society, we got to start realizing, like, one, stop telling on ourselves on these apps. Stop doing things like looking for validation and acceptance from people, because the things we do now, we think could be cool to others. Why would you just murder somebody in your apartment for being robbed? Like I said, I don't want to victim blame, but why would you go ahead on that? That's my only problem with the whole situation. Why did he go on the internet and post that?
I mean, he's posting the fact that he survived it.
No, but it's the way you do things. So that you got to think about that now. Even though the person tried to rob you, you got to use your logic. He have a family. That man have a family. That man have people who love him. You don't think someone was going to react to you posting a photo in a bloody apartment with a bunch of bullet holes behind you, flaunting and really just egging on the whole situation? 3 days later, you end up dead because of a post? I think lay low, go in another city, do whatever you got to do. But you really that naive to post something like that? That's silly to me.
That's the society we live in now, bro.
But like,
how much people die off of social media posts?
Like when we could realize that this thing, I don't know, I can't say.
Plain niggas dying off of social media posts, bro. Dropping location. Like we always say, like right now, we here recording right now, I ain't posting right now at the studio, dog. No. Because if I don't even know about, like, we really waiting on my ass.
Me now, I find myself posting whenever I leave a spot.
Yeah,
no
or
matter
the
if I
next
out,
day.
no matter if I out to dinner. And that's something that's in the like I don't even think about that. Like I don't even think about posting while I right there at the spot. But people just gotta realize, but like this app and these things we be doing for social media costing us in a big way, costing us our freedom, it costing us our life in some instances. Yeah, the prayers and thoughts goes out to everybody that was involved in that situation. But like it was just alarming to me the lengths that some people would go to just to post on Instagram or just to post on social media on the whole. It's
But we
ridiculous.
see it here every day with the Bahamians. Bahamian
But
men,
to
Bahamian
that
women.
extent though,
No, I mean, no shit like that. I mean, you never know, but you got some dumb Bahamian niggas who, how much little niggas be getting locked up posting their guns and shit like that? Wait, I know stories where niggas, or alleged stories where niggas will commit a murder, go on Facebook and talk about it. Next couple days, them niggas dead. That shit been happening.
shit, I come on Facebook long time, so I don't know what is be going on.
It could be
Facebook.
Instagram too. It don't matter. Like you say, why you posting shit like that? They're like,
Validation.
It's like that shit. It's like the
to some
fame,
people, they
hype.
think that cool.
a lot of people like this. The majority of the world now like hype. Everything is hype, 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 hype.
It's a matter of moment. It's a matter of the moment.
But a girl, I'd fuck with a nigga with hype. No real character, no real personality, no real money, no real nothing. But he hype for the moment. He can get girls. A nigga want a gal who hype. He might have been in the box before. The box could be garbage. But she hype on social media. So he won't be the one to say, I did it with homegirl.
You think men is look at hype the way that I wouldn't even want to make this a sexist thing. I wouldn't
Man is
wanna make
looking
it-
at like women do.
I don't know. I mean,
You got some weird niggas
all right,
out here.
when
bro.
it as it pertains to another woman, like I could be honest with you, men like hype from other men. That might sound weird, but
you
men
mean?
like to be around niggas who they think you know what I mean. But I talking about like if a man interested in or showing interest in a woman is because she hype.
Yes, boy.
I've never been around that type of situation to understand that or acknowledge it.
Yes, boy. I know. Okay. it's
Like
two
I don't
sides
think
to
a
that.
man would date a woman for clout. I know.
Well, where you live, boy? Yes, boy.
Where? Like where does
Where
this
you
happen?
live? Where you live?
Where does this happen?
Right here in Nassau, Bahamas, boy. New Providence. Probably go my good road. Downtown by Edby. Plantation. Where you be, boy? Anywhere, boy.
Okay, so so tell me what a man resurgent is from him dating a woman with clout.
First
Oh.
off, if you most of the times when you see these guys with hype, their boyfriends be goofies. So now that goofy become a non-goofy.
So you think his motive was okay? This woman, let me go after this woman because she have hype.
Yeah, she got plenty followers. We take pictures together. We post pictures. I get followers.
Wait, hold on,
Why you
man.
think I
Because
got
it's funny to me because I don't know no man who think like this.
You know niggas whose thing would be around other niggas who hype, right?
Exactly.
That's like in man.
Like, and that's what niggas is do.
But if a nigga go like a gal who
That's
hype,
what I telling you.
But if a nigga go like a gal who hype and she to get clout, what you think happen? He can get more bitches.
Not necessarily.
Let me ask you a question.
If he's a goofy,
Let me ask you a question. If you have a pretty girlfriend, and like it's publicly known that y'all a public couple, your girl fine. When y'all break up, what you think happen?
that has happened on a regular all the time because of the person hype.
I asked you a question, boss. What you think happen?
Yeah, women get flocked. Women like men that
Other women like.
exactly.
So
but that don't mean the person have to be popular. That don't mean your girlfriend have to be popular.
I didn't say she have to be popular, but I'm giving you an example.
Yeah, so
Niggas is like girls for hype, bro. Just how niggas will be liking on a man for hype, niggas are like girls for hype, bro.
I disagree with that. I highly disagree with that. I don't. Come on now. Hey, come on, mate. Come on.
Okay.
No, come on. Come on. You ain't happening. You can't tell me that shit.
You didn't see the name you called this man.
Yeah, I know. You can't
agree?
tell me that though.
You don't agree with that?
No, nigga.
You think it's because of the cake? You think it's because of the money? It's all that though. It's all that.
Okay, man, buddy. Let's leave this argument. I agree to disagree with that.
I want the people who watching this to comment and ask how they feel. They don't agree with niggas. Something like that. So I feel.
I don't feel like that. I've never been around a man that think that way, or like I don't know. I can't commute that. I honestly I
Like,
don't know.
Some of the things there's some of the stories that women say about the niggas they dating who portray these images on them.
Low. See, this is why I gotta.
Where these niggas is, bro?
See, this is why. This is why it's buzzing me, bro.
I'm not gonna listen to every story women say,
You know how a lot of these women go whenever they leave, whoever they with. Come on, don't do that.
I'm not saying that I taking everything they saying at face value because I tell women on their face. Not because you saying this, I can take that face value.
All right, let me ask you a question then, just to play devil's advocate. You ever meet a man or you know anybody who say to you or say around you, boy, this girl have a lot of followers, this girl have a lot of clout. Let me not in that sense, but you know what I'm saying. Let me try
Me
it.
personally,
Let me try it.
No, right?
So you're going off the experiences and
No.
conversations
Okay,
with other
let me give you an
people.
example. Let's say I in a room with Tom, and Tom has a boy who I don't know. Tom boy could be sharing an experience about something that happened to someone he's familiar with.
Okay.
Me and Tom boy in the same circle. That's our only time together in that room. But he in circles with some other weird niggas who do weird shit like that. And he said, my boy do this dumb shit, boy. Come on. Like weird niggas all around me. Weird people all around Nassau, but you see them every day.
That's interesting. Well, let's leave this topic because we only going to say because of that.
Because, okay, I can give you an example for something, right? You told me a story before about a female. And I was like, oh, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't say that about that person. But you know it because you're more in depth with that.
We can talk off there, but the story, because I don't remember, I don't recall at all.
No, but let's give an example.
Yeah.
So don't mind. Most of the time, people pair a certain way. They weird, bro. When
Right.
you get in that personal space, they ain't nothing like how they is on pictures or camera, however it may be, bro. However it may be. They ain't always that like that.
Yeah, but I don't think I ain't saying they're running behind them. I don't think the reason for them running behind them is because they popular. I personally don't think that.
What do you think the reason
They
is?
might be pretty, they might be appealing to them. Could be, but I've never been around someone to say, okay, yeah, I know this person is actually do that or done that before. I never personally seen that. Speaking of shooting, we was talking about shooting. Before we get out there, I want to mention a situation that happened in Nashville with the school shooting. Last week, Thursday, it was Wednesday or Thursday. I never get these days right. And nobody has helped me out. Tom was always on his phone, but he never in his phone when we need him. Last week, Thursday, they had a school shooting in Nashville, a Catholic school. It's alleged that the shooter was a 26-year-old that was a former student of the school. Went there, killed 6 people, 3 adults, 3 kids. Rest in peace to those people that are passed. Prayers and thoughts to their families. I want to get your thoughts on, one, the situation surrounding the shooting, and what is it that instinctively in America, this tends to happen at least twice a year, particularly the school shootings, high schools, elementary schools. What are your thoughts on, because the story behind the alleged situation is that the person is a transgender that identifies as a male, that was born a woman and identifies as a male now. And they are saying on the news that the shooting could be triggered from the fact that he or she recently lost a lover. And it's a Catholic school, and you know Catholics, how they feel about all these things. So
How do you feel about that?
it's a Catholic school. Need I say more? You mean he they say more?
I mean,
You sick, buddy?
yeah.
You should sterilize that mic when you finish then.
What is my this is my idea?
Yeah.
You ain't never get that shit. What do you mean one of my thoughts? And like, what do you mean like? But like, that's America, bro. Like, that don't even shock me. I don't be shocked about it. When I hear the reasons, I just feel like, bro, that I don't want to say it because like everybody don't think that I do, like you say. But get help, man. Like, Jesus Christ, like, talk to somebody. Like, you don't have a friend who can talk to shoot up a school? Like, no. Why? Why you want to shoot up a school if you hurt because you lost a lover? Like, that just they don't tie in together. Like,
Well, that's the story the news give us. Now, we don't know the true story. There's always two sides of the story.
if I have a problem with Rivers, I come to this podcast, I shoot Rivers. I shoot up the podcast. That just be like, you get my point? Like, if you have a problem with a situation or a group of people, target that. Like, the guy who shot the people who went to the food stuff, shoot up on the
Buffalo?
black people. Yeah. You have a problem with black people?
My whole issue.
You drove all, like, I just don't get it, bro.
My whole issue with this thing is all of these stories be so similar. Like it's always
Then the excuses be stupid to me.
and especially when it's dealing with a certain group of people, the stories are always some mental issues, something they were going through in life would cause them to do this thing.
Yeah,
They always depict the same story on the news to me.
That was this was they screwed up, bro. The camera's back and they flip.
Yeah, what is just alarming to me is like how come the US ain't got they got some or have some grips on this situation. This happens at least, like I say, and that's known situations. There are some situations that we don't know about.
But like, what you want them to do? But like, what you mean grip? Like, how could they prevent that?
Brother, they stop. They know how they want this conduct things over there. If they don't want something to happen, they know how to put things in places fast enough as they do. Why hasn't nothing been done or anything hasn't been done in any of these situations?
What you think can be done? Placing police and around the schools?
I don't think the police situation would be feasible. I think that's too much money of the taxpaying dollars for that to happen. I think there are steps. I think they can give some of the security officers guns. How they could talk about giving some teachers some guns. I wouldn't advise that, but that's something they could look at. They could train certain faculty members.
That would lessen the casualty, but that ain't stopping it. That's not preventing it.
Yeah, but that's a preventative. They haven't taken any steps to prevent anything. They tried the metal detectors, but they can't do that in every school. Private schools, I think most private schools don't allow that. So,
Rivers, if I come in to shoot up a school, what metal detector I going through? Boy, I stand from outside.
I'm saying,
whatever I see.
I'm saying to you, that's the only thing that they've tried to do, to implement.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
What other measures do you think they can take?
Like I said, they could train faculty members.
What about on the faculty man? What's tripping? Who's trained?
Well, then that's another story.
He should be trained. That's it. You take on everybody.
That's another story.
So you guys said, that's a good suggestion.
But it's just not doing nothing ain't gonna help. They should try something. I see a lot of
they've been trying counseling.
No,
you see someone's going down the wrong path, pull them in, and that's what they've been trying.
I don't want to say what I really think about these situations, but anyway, we can leave that.
Freedom of speech.
I really leave that because I don't get you up. But I keep my thoughts on that.
You know, publicity is publicity.
Prayers and thoughts. Prayers and thoughts to everyone. That's all I could say. That leads me into our last topic. So, what are your thoughts? What was that? What are your thoughts on one of our secretaries in a lunch meeting discussing the possibility of them educating the kids on transgender, or giving kids some, I guess, education or lessons on transgender and I don't know if it's, I don't want to say homosexual or anything, but transgender education in the school systems in the Bahamas, implementing from an unbiased standpoint, quote unquote, that's what she said.
How is it unbiased?
From a positionless standpoint. It's not like you post. She's saying that she feels as though the kids should be educated in this field, transgender, and I don't want to say the wrong thing, but
The LGBT.
don't quote. No, it's not LGBT. She just specifically talked about transgender, so don't quote me on this. But she's basically saying that she would want them to be educated in that particular topic, not from a standpoint of pushing an agenda, just for information for these kids, because they are in school, they quote unquote supposedly preparing the kids for the world. And these are the things that are out there in the world. So why not give them the information and from an unbiased standpoint or a positionless standpoint, just so they could prepare these kids to take on the world for when they graduate.
First and foremost, school doesn't even prepare you for the world.
Exactly.
School prepares you to be a factory worker. They don't prepare you for the world.
It's socialization.
That's all.
Teaches you to think and act like everyone else.
Brainwash education.
But let's
If
not.
my child wants to know about, if my child or children wants to know anything about that, let me teach them. Y'all keep that shit to yourself. Y'all damn pushing these agendas on these TV shows and every movie and even in the kids show. Now y'all talking about y'all. Get that from around me, bro.
Is it a shock factor though?
Oh, where's the Christian council when it comes to that? I ain't saying nothing about that.
Is there a
They
shock?
didn't even want to let Jerry come in to perform. They have a problem with let Jerry come in to do a thing, but they ain't have no problem with that.
Is there a shock factor behind that though? Because I could see that coming from years now.
Yeah, I ain't too surprised about it.
It ain't no shock factor. I personally, I just feel like allow the kids to be the kids.
Agreed.
It's too much they trying to do. While educate these kids, allow these kids to have their free mind. Allow them to have some solitude.
Allow them to be children, bro.
Yeah, just allow them to be themselves
be children.
and grow into these things. Like they don't have to force any of these ideologies on the kids. You know, as they grow and turn into adolescents and adults, they can make these decisions for themselves in life. That's my only issue. Now, what she said wasn't wrong. I don't think what she said was wrong. I don't think she's like, oh, let's teach these kids how to fuck with men and fuck with women and you know what I mean, same sex. That ain't.
She didn't word it that way.
Yeah, that's what I didn't get that from a message. I didn't even feel like she was going down that path.
Okay.
I feel like it was strictly from an educational standpoint. But
is this female transgender?
No, she's secretary. Yeah, one of them. I just found this information out today, so I don't want to go on my phone and look and.
But we so.
Yeah, she's
I think we
the teacher union, right?
I think we so early in transgender in the Bahamas, or it's becoming more aware now to the public. But that stuff wasn't, it wasn't no big thing back in the day. It wasn't prevalent. I think it's in the early stages. I don't want to call on names, but I just started seeing some transgender maybe about 8-9 years ago, maybe 10 years ago. And there's only been two of them I know about. Nah, it's a bunch. But that's in the early stages. So, but
yeah, I see it right there. The Bahamas Union Teacher President Belinda Wilson believe it's time for the government to tackle the issues of transgender education head on in our schools. She noted that it is important to bring children up to speed with the world and that surrounds them. Not to push any agendas. Wilson comments comes during a lunch address to the members of the Rotary Club West Nassau. When questioned about her personal views or the Bahamas Union of Teacher views on the matter, Wilson denied sharing based on her lack of knowledge on the issue. So she didn't really have complete knowledge on transgender information. She just wanted to share with everyone that she feels as though the Bahamas should implement some educational form about transgenders. I don't know where it came from, but so she said she's willing to keep kids up to speed with the world.
She have turn?
I don't know this woman.
I hope she have turn. She can teach them.
Yeah, I don't know, but we'll see. I don't think that would ever happen. Honestly, I don't think they would ever implement that because one of the two conversations they were trying to have years back was to take prayers out of the school here too. That would never happen.
Take what?
Prayers of the school here.
Oh yeah.
That would never happen. So I don't think the Christian council will allow that either. But hold on, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But I may be wrong in this. But didn't they start allowing same-sex marriages in certain churches over here?
Oh boy.
No?
Oh boy.
Weren't they talking about it?
I think
That was never a conversation.
It might have been mentioned. They ain't nowhere except but not.
No, they ain't accepting it, but I'm asking, that was never a conversation they was having over here? Huh? It was, right? I remember a few years back they was having some kind of conversation about that. Now, I don't know but I don't think it probably get no further in the conversation, but.
I think we far from it, though. Probably not 5 years. The world changing, man.
Yeah, like I said, nothing that happened or nothing that was discussed in that luncheon is surprising to me. I think that they could go down that path soon.
Yeah, I think we far from it. Who knows?
Yeah. You got anything else to talk about before we get out of here?
No, it was a great podcast. I had a good time. Drinks were refreshing.
Oh man. So I wanted to talk about the Chinese thing, the Chinese dollar, and how they gonna how they possibly gonna start a World War III. When they exempt the use of US dollar.
China.
Not only in China, but through trade. So, they use the US dollar mostly to trade all over the world, like buy oil and all these sorts of stuff. They're now going to use the Chinese dollar. What's it called? Not the yen. Something, whatever it's called. They're gonna now use that for majority of the world's trades, which is going to initially collapse the US dollar bill because the US dollar bill isn't backed by nothing besides the Federal Reserve. And that's going to start a war because the US... No, because once the US feel like they can't get things their way, it'll happen. They start bullying countries.
Wait, they can't bully China. I guess who back in China?
I think the US is the only country in the world that hasn't realized that China don't need them for nothing. I think they're the only country that ain't realized that yet. And that's crazy to me.
Who has more allies though? US got more allies.
I don't think so. I beg to differ.
I think only people China get is Russia.
They might have Germany too.
I know one thing.
They have South Africa.
I don't want to go to war. I don't want foreign to go to war with them. Don't do it.
I don't think it'll be.
Fuss.
Honestly, I don't think it'll be the same warfare, like military warfare. I don't think it'll be that.
Any kind of warfare, don't do it. I don't want it. I don't want to.
Oh, man.
You got
to get your ass up on the hotel. Tell you that. You get crypto, right? See what happened to white boy? Fucking crypto, right?
They get no grip.
Exactly. We'll see how that goes. Story to develop. This was a great episode. We don't have nothing else to talk about. We covered everything. What you got going on this weekend? We got Thomas' birthday coming up. Thomas, what we doing? We got to do something for your birthday, man. We never do nothing besides talk. We got to get it popping. That's all we do for his birthday.
Thomas, you in the 40s?
You got to be 40 now. How old you is, Tom? Don't say it. That's all right. That's fine. Oh, man. Great episode. It's time for us to get out of here. Till next time, may the universe grant us serenity day. Oh, before I go, don't forget, guys, send us your questions, please, via PayPal or SunCash. Don't send us no question first and then try send us the money. Send us the money first and then the question. We'll discuss it on the podcast live. Like I said, may the universe grant us serenity to accept the things we can't change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Till next time,
New banks and
we are out,
implements.
we are in, we are there.